there has been a convergence of three major things that could potentially impact the housing market. But has it happened in Rahway yet? Well, we're going to talk about that right after this. Hi, my name is Camille Haynes. I'm a local real estate agent. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes out of your day to watch my real estate review about Rahway's housing market for September 2021. If you like what you see, I'm going to ask if you could please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, you'll be notified every time I drop a video like this one, and make sure you like them as well. And then number two, make sure you check me out on my Instagram page as well and follow me there. Well, as I stated in the intro, there's been a convergence of a couple of things that could really impact the real estate housing market in the future. I've been hearing a lot about a shift occurring. I have my client asking me, is the market starting to slow down? Is there opportunities for home buyers to really start to negotiate and use some leverage here with offers and things like that? Well, do I see a shift happening in the future? Yes, I definitely do. And I'll talk about those key items that can really make that happen. But for now, I just see a continuation of the same old with a couple of key statistics, which I'll go into also. So let's first talk about this shift. There's like I said, a convergence of three major items that have happened in the month of September to the month of November. So you talk about the fall season that could really impact the housing market. Number one is Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ida, which hit on September 1st. I think that really could impact the housing market in the near future. Think about this. If you're a homeowner and you've lived in your house for some time, this hurricane hits, your insurance company is not paying out, you're having, like I said, issues with, fighting with them to get money and reimbursement on items. You now have to replace a boiler, a hot water tank, redo your basement. You're fed up. You're like, you know what? I know the market's hot. Let me go ahead and sell my house. And then I'll just take that money, maybe go down south, buy something nice and new and pretty with cheaper taxes. Would you entertain that? Maybe you would. Maybe in the spring you would. Number two is the end of the eviction moratorium. So let's say if you're a landlord and you've had a tenant in your property who for the past year and a half has had the protection of the law that they didn't really have to pay your mortgage. You could go to file, an eviction filing with the courts, and the courts can't do nothing. Well, as of September 1st, now the courts are opened up. So if that tenant is making 80% or above the average annual median household income, then the courts will start to hear these cases again. And it could take some time because as of August, there were approximately 60,000 cases or filings in the state of New Jersey for, landlord-tenant related matters that they had to get through. So that's a lot to get through. But a few months down the line, so once again, we're talking maybe springtime, you get that tenant out and instead of you thinking about renting the property again, your house is worth $500,000 and you bought it for $200,000 and you want to take that equity out and you use it towards something else instead. Is that something you might consider? Maybe. Or the third thing, which is the end of the mortgage moratorium. The Biden administration ended the mortgage moratorium at the end of August, but for the state of New Jersey, that is actually officially ending November 15th. So if you're a homeowner who's had to, talk to your bank about, having maybe deferring the mortgage, or you're having issues making your payments and you're stressed out, and you say, you know what? My house is worth so much more from 1 year ago. Maybe I'll just go ahead and sell the house. I'll rent for a couple of years and then get back into the market, eventually. That might be something you would entertain in the springtime. Could I see that happening? Maybe. But for now, let's talk about what's happening in Rahway for the month of September. Although I see these things impacting the market in the future, but as of right now, it's just a continuation of the same old, same old. Number one is that the number of days on market that it takes before a house sells in the area is down drastically from 1 year ago. 1 year ago, in September 2020, it would take 50 days for a house to sell. In September 2021, that number is down 34 days. So that's down 32% from 1 year ago. Number two is that there was a big old pause button on the condo and townhome segment in town. In the month of September, only one condo and or townhome became available for sale. This is compared to 1 year ago when there were 4 units that became available in September 2020. The overall inventory is also down quite a bit from 1 year ago. In September 2020, there were 13 units available for sale. In September 2021, there were only 5. So if you're looking to buy a condo or townhome in the month of September, inventory was definitely limited. And number 3 is the number 9.7%. That number signifies the increase of the median sales price from 1 year ago, which has increased 9.7%, and also the decrease in the total number of homes for sale. So the total inventory was down 9.7% from 1 year ago. Well, I would love to know what you think. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them in the video, in the comment section underneath this video. And as always, you can reach out to me directly for a one-on-one consultation. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I will speak to you. I'm going to speak to you after Thanksgiving. So have a great Thanksgiving holiday as well. Enjoy your time with your family. Take care, and I'll see you next month.